Assalamu alaikum, brother. My name is Jamila Mukri and I'm a primary school teacher. I would like to ask you, can you mention at least 5 ways how we can develop sakina or build sakina as Muslims?
5, I think the time does not permit. This is an easy escape from saying I don't know 5. But 5, time does not permit. Let's say, first way of attaining sakina, your knowledge of Allah's presence with you. If you are in a calamity and you depend only on your sources, on my wallet, on my friends I can talk in the government, in the police to take me out of this trouble, on my reputation, oh it's the Sheikh, please. I depend on my sources, so I feel secure and I can feel the sakina from this. But there are lots of calamities, of problems that nothing can help you except the knowledge that Allah is with you. Allah is with you with His power, with His knowledge, with His mercy. So the minute I believe in this, wallahi, nothing can shake you up. Nothing. When you know that Allah is with you and He's controlling everything, this is the first means of attaining the sakina. The second means is continue to make dhikr. So when you make dhikr and you remember Allah Azza wa Jal, as in the hadith we've mentioned, when we gather and make dhikr or recite the Quran or study the Sunnah, the sakina descends on us. This is one of the most important means. The third mean of attaining sakina is reciting the Quran, and this is different. What's the difference? You Shaykh are trying to make excuses to make them 5? No, it's a different category altogether. The authentic hadith by Usayd ibn Hudayr, may Allah be pleased with him, one of the dignitaries of Al-Ansar. And he's the main cause of getting Sa'd ibn Mu'adh into Islam. Usayd ibn Hudayr was reciting night prayer, Quran in night prayer. In the Bukhari and Muslim, he was reciting Al-Baqarah. In other books, he was reciting Al-Kahf. So we have 2 big and beautiful surahs, Kahf and Baqarah. He had the horse tied with 2 ropes. And he had his son Yahya sleeping, a child, 5 years old. And we were talking about 2 a.m. approximately, after the middle of the night. And he's reciting Surah Al-Baqarah or Surah Al-Kahf. Scholars like Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani say that both incidents happened to him. It's not a different incident. Both happened in Kahf and in Al-Baqarah. The story goes that as he was reciting, the horse started trembling and kicking and doing things that are not natural for him. So he stopped and the horse calmed down. And he started reciting again, and the horse was trembling and he was afraid that the horse would step on his son, Yahya. So he stopped. And after he finished prayer, he looked up and he saw lights, candles in the sky. So after Fajr prayer with the Prophet ﷺ, he went and he told the Prophet ﷺ. The Prophet said, recite the Quran, Aba Yahya. He said, oh Prophet of Allah, I did, but I was afraid from the horse on my son. The Prophet said, recite the Quran, Aba Yahya, twice and 3 times. And he said, oh Prophet of Allah, I did, but I was afraid. The Prophet said, ﷺ, that was the sakina. What you saw, the light, was the sakina. In another hadith, authentic, that was the angels. Those were the angels, which means that sakina descends with the angels. The angels are bringing it from Allah Azza wa Jal. So these are the means of getting sakina. Whenever you are in distress, wherever you're feeling blue, sad, depressed, whenever you have problems all over you, covering your head, you don't know how to treat your mother-in-law. We have lots of problems with mothers-in-law. You don't know how to treat her. You don't know how to treat your children. They're sad with you, they're angry with you, they're cursing, they're not upset. I don't like you, mommy, I don't like you, daddy. You have problems, you don't know what to do? Open the Quran. Recite it, asking Allah Azza wa Jal for relief, for calmness, for sakina. This is where the sakina says, and I think my chairman is telling me 3 is enough.